Stem cell clinics selling false hope, advertising unproven treatments to patients desperate to ease their own pain. Now, after being exposed by CBS 2 investigator Pam Zekman, those stem cell clinics are under the microscope of state officials. As Pam reports, both the Attorney General's office and the Department of Professional Regulation are taking action.
Patricia Corona and Frank Mahon paid $4,500 each for injections in a knee.
They said that they would regenerate the cartilage.
And you'll be able to walk again without pain.
Amira Kekic paid $8,500 for both knees, and John Zapfel paid $14,000 for injections in his neck and shoulder.
I was mad. They ripped me off.
Now DPR and the AG's office plan to do something about these kinds of clinics and their operators. Dr. Brian Zachariah is DPR's medical coordinator.
We can and will discipline them, ranging from a reprimand through fines, suspensions, all the way to revoking their license.
Sure. Hi. That's a far cry from the reaction I got in April from the agency's former media rep when I tried to find out what the state's been doing since our reports began 7 months earlier.
Eric, you told me that you needed evidence for these. How much more evidence do you need than what's in newspaper ads that's deceptive advertising?
I'm happy to continue this conversation offline.
But we didn't hear from him. And at that time, Dr. Zachariah said he needed permission from higher officials in the former administration to talk to me.
Have you seen these?
I have.
They are making statements in here they can't prove. People are paying thousands of dollars for this.
Yes, we've seen those. I can tell you that much.
Now, under new leaders, he sat down for an interview about the investigation and to warn people about the huge increase in stem cell clinics.
I want to thank you for taking the time to help us educate the public and the providers on this issue. Most of these things are unproven at best, and doctors should be informing patients properly what the risks and benefits are and not overhyping or overselling any treatment.
As we disclosed, a network of clinics in the city and suburbs attracted patients with newspaper ads, infomercials, and seminars we attended undercover to document their claims, like this one led by chiropractor Jill Howe.
So what's the percentage of success that you've had?
About 80%.
80%?
For hips, knees, absolutely.
Absolutely unproven in FDA-approved clinical trials, experts say. Since our reports, these ads have disappeared, and chiropractor Jill Howe has shut down 2 of her 3 clinics. But now providers could face disciplinary action if they've made or make in the future unsupported claims, use unqualified staff, or overcharge patients, to name a few potential violations.
The department is concerned the same way that you're concerned, that people are being misled, oversold, overcharged on therapies that they're desperate to get.
The Illinois Attorney General's office will be looking at whether clinic operators have violated the Consumer Protection Act. Meanwhile, you can file complaints against stem cell clinics with both the AG and the Department of Professional Regulation. They want to hear from patients. Pam Zekman, CBS 2 Investigators.